Many of us make dua every day, yet few realize a hidden mistake that can quietly weaken our worship. Shirk in dua is not always obvious. It can creep in through habits, traditions, or misunderstandings, redirecting our reliance from Allah to others. This subtle error affects sincerity, faith, and the spiritual power of our prayers. Understanding it is crucial because even a small slip can impact our connection with Allah. Let's uncover this hidden danger and protect our Ibadah. Dua is not merely a request. It is a direct expression of servitude. When a believer asks, they acknowledge absolute dependence, weakness, and need before the one who controls benefit and harm. This inner humility transforms words into worship, rooted in love, fear, and hope combined. Because dua carries this meaning, directing it anywhere else shifts reliance away from the Creator. True Tawheed requires the heart to recognize that answers, relief, and provision come only by divine will. Keeping dua solely for Allah preserves sincerity, strengthens faith, and aligns the soul with pure submission. It also disciplines intentions and focus. Shirk in dua occurs when a person directs supplication, trust, or unseen expectation towards something other than Allah. Often it happens subtly, without open denial of belief, through phrases or practices inherited culturally rather than learned from revelation. A person may believe Allah is supreme, yet still call upon others as intermediaries in moments of desperation. This becomes dangerous because it redirects hope and fear toward creation. When the heart expects rescue, protection, or response from anything besides Allah, it compromises pure reliance. Such acts may feel emotional or respectful, but spiritually, they distort the purpose of supplication and corrupt the act without the person realizing it. Calling upon saints, graves, angels, or any created being for divine assistance crosses a clear boundary set by Allah. These beings, no matter how honored, do not possess independent power over life, death, or unseen matters. Their status does not grant them authority to hear supplications or respond to human needs. This practice often grows from exaggeration of respect, turning remembrance into reliance. Over time, emotional attachment replaces conscious belief, and requests meant for Allah are redirected. Even if the intention is nearness to Allah, the method itself conflicts with the principle that only the Creator answers prayers and controls outcomes. The Quran repeatedly calls believers to turn directly to Allah with humility, secrecy, and full hope. It teaches that Allah hears every whisper, understands unspoken pain, and responds according to His wisdom. No barrier, language, or rank stands between the servant and their Lord. By emphasizing direct supplication, the Quran removes the need for intermediaries. It nurtures confidence in divine closeness and mercy, reminding hearts that Allah is aware before a request is even formed. This guidance reshapes how a believer approaches prayer, encouraging sincerity, patience, and certainty that every plea is heard, even when the answer is delayed or different from expectation. The lives of the prophets demonstrate complete reliance upon Allah during moments of extreme trial. When faced with fear, loss, or danger, they turned inward with certainty, not outward for rescue. Their responses were grounded in trust, patience, and submission to divine decree. These examples teach that true strength appears when reliance is purified. The prophets did not seek unseen aid from creation, nor did they depend on symbols or figures. Instead, their hearts remained firm upon the knowledge that Allah alone manages every affair. This mindset transformed hardship into elevation and fear into tranquility, offering a timeless model for believers facing their own struggles. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam clarified that dua holds a central place in a believer's life. He taught that it reflects awareness of Allah's authority and mercy, making it a constant connection rather than a last resort. Through his guidance, dua became a daily act of devotion tied to consciousness of Allah in all states. He also corrected misunderstandings surrounding supplication, teaching people how and when to ask, and warning against practices that compromise its purity. His teachings emphasized attentiveness of the heart, lawful means, and humility, shaping dua into a disciplined and sincere act that protects belief from corruption. The companions of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam exemplified the proper practice of dua through their actions and choices. They avoided seeking help from anyone other than Allah, even when surrounded by hardship or uncertainty. Their reliance was unwavering, demonstrating complete trust in divine wisdom. Abu Bakr radhiyallahu ta'ala anhu, Umar radhiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and other companions consistently called upon Allah directly, showing that true reliance requires bypassing intermediaries. Their example teaches believers that sincerity in supplication is strengthened through patience, discipline, and conscious remembrance. Following their footsteps ensures that acts of worship remain pure, untainted by doubt or misplaced dependence. Shirk in dua, even if subtle, weakens the foundation of a believer's faith. When reliance shifts from Allah to others, the heart loses focus on the one who truly controls outcomes, creating spiritual imbalance. Over time, this dilutes sincerity, turning worship into habit rather than conscious devotion. The impact extends beyond prayer. It affects trust, patience, and gratitude, as believers may feel disappointment when intermediaries fail to respond. By recognizing and avoiding such mistakes, the heart preserves its connection with Allah. Pure reliance strengthens Iman, nurtures certainty in divine wisdom, and ensures that every act of worship reflects true submission. Purifying intention in dua means directing every request, hope, and fear solely to Allah, free from reliance on others. This mindfulness transforms ordinary supplication into a powerful act of worship that nurtures closeness to the Creator. Dependence on Allah alone also trains the heart to accept outcomes with patience and contentment, recognizing that every response carries divine wisdom. It deepens trust, strengthens resilience, and reinforces tawheed in practical life. When a believer approaches dua with this awareness, the connection becomes intimate and transformative, allowing the soul to experience peace, certainty, and spiritual growth, knowing that Allah is fully aware and in control of all matters. Shirk in dua may seem hidden, but awareness and sincere reliance on Allah purify our worship and strengthen Iman. Always direct your prayers to Allah alone, trusting in His wisdom and mercy, and watch your connection grow deeper each day. From all of us at Interior Deen, may Allah accept your supplications, guide your heart, and grant you unwavering faith. Comment below your personal dua, share this reminder with loved ones, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Islamic guidance.